Fresno County Jail a hot spot for the coronavirus. The sheriff's office confirming today 507 inmates and 25 correctional officers, as well as a deputy who works in the court, all tested positive. It started when 13 inmates who were transferred from the jail tested positive when arriving at Wasco State Prison a little over a week ago. Kirsten Mitchell live at the North Jail, where most of the cases are now concentrated. Kirsten.
And just to put it into perspective, 500 cases is about half the population here at the North Jail and about a quarter of the entire facility. And now with correctional officers also getting sick, the union representing them is calling for financial compensation.
I've worked here with the jail 29 years, and I've never seen this level of this pandemic and this illnesses that are occurring within these jails.
Eulalio Gomez is a correctional officer and the president of their union, the Fresno County Public Safety Association. He says the outbreak at the jail is taking a toll on the officers who are already working long hours in a high-stress environment.
These correctional officers took on the job with risk. They recognize it, they accept it, but at the same time they're concerned about their health and also their families at the end of the day. At
least 25 correctional officers and one sheriff's deputy who works in court have tested positive for COVID-19. Gomez says the county is providing them with free testing and PPE, but it only goes so far when social distancing isn't an option. Many of the union members now wanting additional pay for working in a congregate setting with an outbreak.
These employees are the only county employees that have to work in this setting. So I think it's important to talk about that with our employer. And given the fiscal constraints now, I understand that, but it still needs to take place.
Tony Body with the Fresno County Sheriff's Office says all inmates are getting 2 masks and a bar of soap.
We're just doing the best that we can right now, given the situation, arming our folks with the best information possible so that we can weather this storm and get through it as healthy as possible.
He says right now, many of the 507 inmates infected aren't showing symptoms, and their positive test results won't get them out of jail.
We're talking about accused criminals and some sentenced criminals here, so we can't just let them out. But at the same time, some people will end their sentences, some people will post bail and be able to get out. We can't hold those people, so even if they're in a quarantine, it's going to be their responsibility once they get out to continue that wherever they may continue on to go.
And the outbreak may worsen before it gets better. They're still waiting for the results for 186 tests. Reporting live in downtown Fresno, Kirsten Mitchell, KC24, local news that matters.